While in many countries governments acquire private land to foster public welfare and infrastructure development, a balance must be struck between individual property rights and the broader public interest. In Sri Lanka, the process is governed primarily by the Land Acquisitions Act No. 9 of 1950. Today, we explore the critical aspect of compensation in land acquisition. Fair compensation ensures that landowners impacted by acquisition receive equitable treatment for their loss. This principle not only prevents unjust enrichment of the government at the expense of landowners, but also fosters cooperation between landowners and the government in advancing development projects. The Land Acquisition Act sets out the standard process for determining and awarding compensation to persons whose land is acquired. Under this act, the process begins with notification to affected landowners, followed by assessment of land value and compensation determination. Challenges such as delays in compensation, disputes over valuation, and procedural complexities are common. Section 17 of the Act mandates the acquiring officer to issue awards specifying compensation details. And according to the Land Acquisition Regulations of 2008, compensation should include the market value of the land and additional payments for severance, disturbances, and loss of business income. In case a dispute arises in relation to the claim for compensation, it may be referred to the District Court, DC, for resolution. The officer may take an award and, if referred to a DC, an award in line with the court's determination. Setting out the persons entitled to compensation, total amount of compensation, and the manner in which the compensation is to be apportioned among the entitled individuals. In case a person is dissatisfied by the amount of compensation received, they may submit an appeal to the Board of Review, whose decision in turn can be appealed to the Court of Appeal on questions of law. Internationally, countries like the United States and Singapore have robust frameworks ensuring just compensation. A key aspect of the US system is that the federal agencies cannot acquire possession of the land until the agreed compensation is paid or deposited in court. This ensures that the landowner is not displaced without compensation and would have to face delays to obtain the compensation, despite being deprived of the land. In Singapore, transparency and public engagement is highlighted, where the authorities are required to disclose details on requirement of land for a particular project, as well as engage in consultation and public hearing with affected individuals. These frameworks emphasize early engagement, transparent valuation processes, and legal protections for landowners, offering insights into potential improvements for Sri Lanka's system. Challenges persist, including inaccurate valuations, delays in obtaining compensation, and limited legal recourse for dissatisfied landowners. An independent body should be established to review compensation. Other recommendations include enhancing transparency, expanding avenues for legal remedy, and possibly streamlining the process of reviewing compensation disputes to ensure fair treatment of all parties involved. Navigating land acquisition involves balancing developmental needs with respect for property rights. By understanding and refining the compensation process, Sri Lanka can achieve equitable outcomes that benefit both public progress and individual landowners.